Hello. I was thinking today about all the things that have happened to me within just really the last 3 years. And these can't be coincidences or just bad luck. There's something really strange going on. Let's just take 2012 for instance. In 2012, I lost 6 cars to breakdowns. My wife left me. Uh, I think I lost 4 weed eaters and 2 lawn tractors. These are all breakdowns, and I would consider myself to be a master mechanic. Um, most of the breakdowns in the vehicles are things that cannot be fixed. I would work on them for a while and I could not figure out what was wrong with any of them. And I would give up on them and I would take them to a dealership where they would inform me, we've never seen anything like this, we don't know what's wrong with it either. So every single one of those vehicles, something weird happened to them. I don't know how to explain it or if anybody's ever had anything like that. Um, Same thing with the weed eaters and the lawnmowers and stuff. Anything mechanical that I have, it can't be fixed. It's a complete and utter mystery as to what's wrong with it. And it will cost thousands upon thousands of dollars for someone to tell you they don't know what's wrong with it. So I have piles and piles and piles of things that are broken, and they're not pieces of junk either. They're rather new, vehicles and things. I've even had a minivan that was given to me. Very, very, very low miles on it. I could not figure out what was wrong with this van. I took it to someone, they said it was a distributor, and they replaced it. And said, you're good to go with this van. I drove it for a week, it ran great. My wife hopped in it, and it burnt to the ground. It caught on fire and melted and burnt to the ground. An absolute loss. I've had some really strange things with vehicles. Now, yesterday, my father, he gave me this boat so I can go fishing and stuff. Now, before he gave it to me, he hooked a garden hose up to the engine and ran it, and it ran great for him. And I didn't even start it up or anything like that. I took it, I dropped it in the water, and it would not run. There's something wrong with it, and it's a complete mystery what's wrong with it. But I find it strange that even if someone gives me a gift, a great running vehicle, as soon as it's in my possession, something will go wrong with it, and even the best mechanic in the world won't be able to figure out what's wrong with it. It's so strange. I am just wow. After the boat would not run in the water, I'm driving home and in my pickup truck, and I lose steering. I have no idea what is wrong with the steering in my pickup truck. I could replace the gearbox. The power steering pump is brand spanking new. I mean, I don't even know where to begin with it. But I'm absolutely positive that if I take it to someone, they'll be like, there's nothing wrong with it. You can't even control the truck driving it home. So it's sitting out there along with tons of weed eaters, chainsaws that are all brand new and stuff like that, and all of my life, all of my paychecks in life and stuff like that go into fixing things that cannot be fixed. I work on other people's vehicles constantly and fix things for people. I'm a mechanic. they never have any trouble with it again. They're like, thank you, it's running great, it works great. But anything that I own, I don't care if I go out and buy a brand spanking new car, I bet it'll last me less than a year. I can almost guarantee it. I call it the ghost in the machine. It's anything that I own that's mechanical. It will fail, and it will not be able to be fixed by anyone, ever. Now, I've sold these broken vehicles to people, and they can't fix them either. They're done. I mean, they're completely done. They're like, yeah, we took it to the Mazda dealership, and you know, they said they don't understand what's wrong with it. For the last it's just not cars and chainsaws and stuff like that. This is just weird. Like my cell phone, for instance. For the last 3 days, I can receive a text message, but I can't send it. It fails. I can receive a phone call, but I can't make a phone call. But the internet works. I can get on the internet with my phone and everything like that. I've been to the Verizon place 3 times, and the guy there is like, I've never seen a cell phone do this before. So he had to call the help desk, and I talked to them, and they're like, we've never seen a cell phone do this before. If it does it again, we're going to replace your phone. But today is the last day that my phone can be replaced for free. So I can almost guarantee you that tomorrow I will have no service, and I will have to buy a brand new cell phone for about $200, $250. Because that's just the way it goes. This stuff is not a coincidence. This is a curse. There's some higher power involved here. All of my time goes into working on things, and all of my money goes into working on things, or paying someone to work on things. And that my stuff is not junk. One of the cars I lost that they couldn't figure out what was wrong with was a Mazda Protege 5. It was a 2002. I had a Jeep Commander. It had all kinds of weird electrical issues and stuff like that that could not be fixed. That was a 2007, I think. These are all really low-mile vehicles. And like I said, it doesn't matter if somebody gives me a good running vehicle. I would say within a month it will be downhill. Also in 2012, I was literally on fire 3 times. That minivan tried to kill me twice, where I lost facial hair and I was on fire. This is not luck. This is just strange stuff. Nobody has this type of luck. Everyone that knows me, they're like, I have never seen so many bad things happen to one person. So am I cursed? You could easily say, you know, you need to become religious, you know, and pray and do all that. Well, I have done all that stuff in the past. I've given myself to the man 3 times. On my knees, tears, everything like that. You can have me, you can do whatever you want with me. But I've pretty much given up on religion because of the things that happen to me. And it's constantly. All I'm trying to do is have a vehicle to get back and forth to work. That's it. And I'm the guy that fixes everyone else's vehicles. It's strange. Does anybody else out there have this kind of thing going on? With anything that has an engine, it will fail me very quickly and will never ever be able to be fixed. Is there anyone else out there that is going through this? Because I just told you about the last 2 years. I could get really deep and tell you about how many piles upon piles of gasoline engines and vehicles and all that stuff that I have gone through in my life. It's unbelievable. Please leave your comments.